Bom, galerinha do YouTube, tá eu aqui, o Loki de novo, mandando um salve aí pra esse Daniel. Um salve pro Daniel. Ah, eu vim mandar um salve desse dia, né? 15/8. Um salve pra todo mundo. Felboy, Bandido, Gente Comer Safada, Bravarox, Maico, Marcelo, o rei delas, né? Que eu não tenho como amigo, mas é o Daniel. Rei delas, Seringoflex, Viper, Dudu, Pimentel, Léo, Bruno, Noob, Beltful de novo. É pra todos esses. Agora aí, o Daniel quer mandar o salve dele, né?
Ei, galerinha, beleza? Vou mandar um salve aqui pros meus colegas. É, eu vi aqui. Ó, já mandou já, velho? E mandar um salve pro Bandido, Gatinho, a Love aí, Felboy, velho, já mandou, mas mesmo assim, o Guilherme da Heromar, o Nagato, nossa, gente boa, viu? O Nintendo, que é o Jean, o viado. Pitbull aí não ajuda pra caralho. Brutus, viado também. Salve pra ele. A Paty. Mephisto, né, velho? E o Vitor, que é um cabrão. O rei delas, que é o Jonathan. O Destroy, que é o Almir. O Serol aqui, que é o Kelvin. O Bad Boy, o Miguel, meus colegas aqui. O Rafael.
E o meu salve? E meu salve? Não tem salve nessa bosta, não?
Né, velho?
Aí, vem meu salve de hoje. Bom, galera, ficamos aqui agora e fica com o vídeo de agora.
We can't Creatures lie here, looking through the window. How's the light feel? Creatures lie here, looking through the window. How's the light feel? Creatures lie here, looking through the window. How's the light feel? Creatures lie here, looking through the window.
It starts with one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock kicks life away, it's so unreal. Didn't look out below, watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Shouts to all my lost boys. Shouts to all my lost boys. Sweet rowdy. Shouts to all my lost boys. Shouts to all my lost boys. Sweet rowdy. Shouts to all my lost boys. Shouts to all my lost boys. Sweet rowdy. Shouts to all my lost boys. Shouts to all my lost boys. When you're ready, bass. When you're ready. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. Lost boys, shouts to all my lost boys. Sweet rowdy, shouts to all my lost boys. 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 Sweet rowdy, shouts to all my lost boys. When you're ready. When you're ready. bar. Hey, yo, I'm eating Fun Dip right now.
Not giving a fuck.
Woo!